Alright team, let's talk muscles. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, understanding how your muscles grow is key to making real progress. Ever wonder how those biceps and triceps get bigger? It's not magic, but it might feel like it. There's actually a fascinating science behind muscle growth, and it all starts with what you do in the gym. Here's the secret. Muscles don't grow while you're lifting weights. In fact, the real transformation happens when you're resting. That's right. Your recovery time is when the real magic happens, even though it might seem like you're just taking it easy. When you work out, you're actually creating tiny tears in your muscle fibers. It might sound a little scary, but don't worry. It's a completely natural and necessary part of getting stronger. Think of it like this. You go to the gym, lift some weights, and give your muscles a good challenge. Every rep and every set is pushing your body to adapt and improve. You feel the burn, right? That's your muscles working hard and actually getting a teeny bit damaged. Don't worry, it's a good thing. That burn is your body's way of telling you that you're pushing your limits and making progress. This damage is like sending a signal to your body saying, hey, we need to get stronger to handle this. Your body is incredibly smart. It knows exactly what to do next. During rest, your body gets to work repairing those tiny tears, making the muscle fibers thicker and stronger than before. This process is called muscle hypertrophy, and it's the secret sauce behind building strength and size. Over time, as you keep challenging yourself and allowing for proper recovery, you'll notice real changes. More definition, more power, and more confidence. This amazing process is how you level up and achieve those fitness goals. So next time you're resting after a killer workout, remember, you're not being lazy, you're actually building muscle and getting stronger. Rest days are just as important as workout days, so don't skip them. Celebrate your progress, trust the process, and know that every moment of rest is helping you become your strongest self. Now that's what I call a win-win. Okay, let's zoom in like a microscope and see what's happening inside those muscles when you lift weights. Imagine your muscle fibers like long ropes made up of smaller strands. When you lift something heavy, these strands stretch and some of them even get tiny microscopic tears. This is completely normal and nothing to be scared of. Think of it like sending your muscles on a tough boot camp. They're going to get a bit roughed up, but they'll come back stronger and more resilient. Now your body is a brilliant machine and it knows how to fix these micro tears. It sends in special repair crews, kind of like tiny construction workers, to patch things up and make the muscle fibers even stronger than before. Remember those tiny construction workers we talked about? Well, let's take a closer look at what they actually do when your muscles need help. They're called satellite cells, and they're the unsung heroes of muscle growth. These specialized cells are always on standby, ready to leap into action whenever your muscles experience even the smallest amount of damage. These little guys live just outside your muscle fibers, almost like a team of emergency responders waiting for the call. They're quiet most of the time, but when you push your muscles hard, like during a tough workout, they know it's their moment to shine. When they sense muscle damage, they immediately jump into action. It's like an alarm goes off, and suddenly the repair crew is on the move. Imagine them rushing to the construction site, carrying bricks and mortar to rebuild the damaged areas. They get to work patching up those tiny tears, making sure your muscles recover and come back even stronger than before. These satellite cells actually fuse with your muscle fibers, adding more material and making them thicker and more powerful. It's a bit like reinforcing a building with extra steel beams. It's like adding extra layers to those ropes we talked about, making them super strong and much more resistant to future damage. But here's the catch. This repair process takes time and a lot of energy. That's why rest and good nutrition are just as important as hitting the gym. Your body needs downtime to let the construction crew do their job. Without proper rest, your construction crew can't do their job effectively. Overworking your muscles without giving them a break can actually slow down your progress and increase your risk of injury. And without the right nutrients, like protein, vitamins, and minerals, they won't have the building blocks they need to make those muscles bigger and stronger. So, remember, muscle growth isn't just about lifting weights. It's about giving your body the tools and time it needs to rebuild, repair, and come back better than ever. Now let's talk muscle growth, like the pros. Whether you're just starting out or you've been training for years, understanding how your muscles actually get bigger can help you train smarter and see better results. There are two fancy words you might hear thrown around in the gym or in fitness articles: hypertrophy and hyperplasia. These terms might sound a bit intimidating at first, but they're actually pretty simple once you break them down. Don't worry, they're not as complicated as they sound. In fact, knowing the difference can help you understand what's really happening inside your body when you lift weights or do resistance training. Hypertrophy is like giving your muscles a supersize upgrade. Imagine your muscle fibers as ropes. When you train, those ropes get thicker and stronger, allowing you to lift more and look more toned. It means your muscle fibers are getting bigger. Think of it as turning a thin rope into a thick, powerful one. This process happens when you challenge your muscles with enough resistance, causing tiny tears that your body repairs, making the fibers grow larger over time. This is the most common way we build muscle, especially us grown-ups. Most of the muscle gains you see from working out come from hypertrophy, not from making new muscle fibers. Hyperplasia, on the other hand, is like creating a whole new set of ropes. Instead of just making the ropes thicker, your body actually adds more ropes to the bundle. It means your body is making brand new muscle fibers, increasing the total number of fibers you have. This process is much less common in humans and is still being studied by scientists. Now, while this does happen, it's not the main way we build muscle. Most of your progress will come from making your existing muscle fibers bigger and stronger, not from creating new ones. Think of it like this: you can achieve amazing results just by supersizing the muscle fibers you already have. You don't need to worry about whether you're making new fibers or not. So, don't get too caught up in the fancy words or complicated science. The most important thing is to stay consistent and keep challenging yourself. Just focus on challenging your muscles with regular workouts, eating right to fuel your body, and getting enough rest so your muscles can recover and grow. Your body will take care of the rest and you'll see those gains in no time. Remember, muscle growth is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to your goals.